Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to our math class. So today we will start lesson 5 in chapter 10. It is about how we can classify quadrilaterals. During this class time we will cover page 415 and 416. If you are ready for the class, please open page 415. Okay, let's talk about quadrilaterals. What does it mean? So quadrilaterals has 4 sides and 4 angles, and some of them have specific names. Actually, all these shapes are an example for quadrilaterals. So quadrilaterals is the general name for them, but some of them has, for example, we will start with trapezoid. So we can give some specific names for quadrilaterals. Right now we will learn their properties. For example, for trapezoid, they have just one pair of parallel sides. Remember, this side and this line segment, they are parallel to each other, just one pair of parallel sides. And remember our quadrilaterals. If you see this line, small blue line, and this one, it means line segment AB and line segment CD, they have equal lengths. And if you see two lines like this, so it shows line segment BC and line segment AD, they are also equal lengths. Okay, they have also equal lengths. What about parallelogram? So let's check. In this part I can say two pairs of parallel sides. Remember, this sides, they are parallel, and the other sides also they are parallel. And I can say there are two pairs of equal length sides. How can I know? This line segment, this side, and the opposite side is they have equal length. And check them. This line segment and the opposite line segment is also, they have equal length. What about rhombus? In this one I can see also two pairs of parallel sides, remember. And this time I know 4 equal length sides. This is the difference between parallelogram and rhombus. So parallelogram has two pairs of equal length sides, but rhombus has 4 equal length sides. What about rectangle? Rectangle also has two pairs of parallel sides. Remember, two pairs of parallel, they are parallel to each other. And also two pairs of equal length sides. So how can I know it? There are two lines here and two lines here. It shows this line segment and the opposite line segment, they have equal lengths. And also this line segment and the opposite line segment, they have also equal length sides. And there are 4 right angles. These 4 right angles, this is different between parallelogram and rectangle. What about square? Square and also rectangle, they look like similar, but there is difference here. So two pairs of parallel sides here, two pairs of parallel sides, and 4 equal length sides. 4 of them are equal to each other. And in this time I can see 4 right angles also. Check it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can see 4 right angles for square and rectangle. I know this is the general name is quadrilaterals, but trapezoid, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, square, they are some common quadrilaterals, and they are specific names for these quadrilaterals. So right now let's color these quadrilaterals by checking the right angles. If some of them has 4 right angles, I'll color it by red. For example, first one. So I know this is an example for a rectangle, right? Because there are 4 right angles, 2 pairs of them parallel lines, and I know 2 pairs of them has equal lengths. So what about blue one? 2 right angles. So I can say there is a right angle here and the other right angle here. You can see the small squares here. So what about the orange one? It's asking for a one right angle. Which one is has just one right angle, this one, right? So there is only one right angle here. The rest of it, there is no right angle, so I will not color them. Right now, let's check them by checking the parallel sides. So there are three types of it. There are three categories. One of them is exactly one pair of parallel sides. So let's check. So I know line segment NO and line segment MP, they are parallel to each other. There is only one pair. And line segment RS and line segment QT, they are also parallel sides. So I can say quadrilateral M and OP and quadrilateral QRST, they have just one pair of parallel sides. What about no parallel sides? Let's check. There is no any parallel side for this quadrilateral. So I can say quadrilateral UVWX and quadrilateral IJKL. So they have no parallel side. What about two pairs of parallel sides? So I can see this parallel sides and this parallel side. They are parallel to each other. And also line segment BC and line segment AD, they are parallel, and line segment CD and line segment AB, they are also parallel to each other. So I can write quadrilateral ABCD and quadrilateral EFHG. So I can say they have two pairs of parallel sides. Okay, right now let's turn back your book. Page 114. We already talked about some common quadrilaterals. If you want, you can see some properties also on your book. So you can check them. What is the difference between them? What is the similarities between them? Especially rectangle and square. We will talk about them so much. So please differentiate square and rectangle. What is the difference? Two pairs of parallel sides and four right angles. They are the common ones. Just four sides of equal length. This is different. Square has four sides of equal length, but rectangle has two pairs of sides of equal length. This side and the opposite side, they have equal lengths, and this side and the opposite side, they have equal lengths. Okay. It's asking for identify right angles in quadrilaterals. We already did this in the beginning of the class. What we did? Did you catch it? So, exactly four right angles. The first one, rectangle, four right angle, two pairs of parallel lines and two pairs of equal lengths. So I know there are four right angles here. In this situation, I need to color it by red. If you want, you can stop the video and you can color it by red right now. What about two right angles? If you see two square, it means there are two right angles. So in this situation, I need to say these quadrilaterals should be colored by blue. What about orange? Exactly one right angle. Which one has one square? Good, this quadrilateral, right? There is only one square. It means there is only one right angle. So I need to color it by orange. Good job. Right now, turn on the page, please. Please open page 416. It's asking for use a Venn diagram to sort quadrilaterals. Write the names of the quadrilaterals in the Venn diagram. So, same. It's asking for exactly one pair of parallel sides. First of all, let's check the quadrilaterals. There should be only one pair of parallel sides. Remember the beginning of the class. Do you remember which quadrilaterals? So let's start with this one. It's a two pairs of parallel sides. If I check the first quadrilaterals, I can see quadrilateral EFGH. They have two pairs of parallel sides. Line segment FG and EF, they are parallel to each other, and line segment EF and HG, they are parallel to each other. So what about second one? Quadrilateral ABCD. If I check it, I can also see these are two pairs of parallel sides, right? So if I check the third quadrilateral, what can I say? There is no parallel sides. So I can say quadrilateral PQRS has no parallel sides. So what about the third one? Quadrilateral JKLM. So I can see line segment JM and line segment KL, they are parallel to each other. So there is only one pair of parallel sides. Good. What about the next one? I know quadrilateral TUVW has only one pair of parallel sides. Remember, so I know line segment TU and line segment VW, they are parallel to each other. They never intersect, and this distance between two line segments, there should be always same. What about the last quadrilaterals? I can say quadrilateral QRNZ, it has no parallel sides. Okay? Right now, let's check. Try this part. It's asking for classify each figure as many ways as possible. Write quadrilateral, trapezoid, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, or square. While writing them, if you want, you can check the first page, page 415. So, let's check A. What can I say? I know it's an example for a quadrilateral, right? Remember quadrilaterals, there should be 4 sides and 4 angles. And also I can say this is an example for a parallelogram, because 2 pairs of parallel lines, and check 2 pairs of equal lengths. So I know this property is for a parallelogram. So I can say this picture is an example for a quadrilateral. It is a parallelogram. What about B? What can I say for B? I can say it's an example for a quadrilateral again, because there are 4 sides and 4 angles. And I know it is an example for a trapezoid. Remember trapezoid. So there should be 2 equal lengths and 1 pair, right? 2 equal lengths here. So it's an example for a quadrilateral. What about C? What can you see here? I know it's a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides and 4 angles, 4 vertices. So I can say this is a quadrilateral. And also I can say this is a square. Remember square. So square is special one. There are 4 right angle, there are 4 equal lengths, and there are 2 pair of parallel lines. So in this situation I can say this is a square. If I say this is a square, and also I know this is also example for a rectangle, because square includes the properties of rectangle. And also I know a rectangle includes an example the properties of a parallelogram. And also parallelogram also includes the properties of rhombus. So I can say this is a quadrilateral, this is a square, parallelogram, rectangle, and rhombus. But if I want to be specific, I need to say this is an example for a square. Okay? Good job. Thank you so much. Take care of you.